the guy don't have any excuse to leave that girl. You don't have any excuse.
He doesn't have.
All right, so we are back here on Beyond Words, your top relationship platform. We are here to discuss a very interesting story, and my people are here with me to discuss the story. On my left, right beside me, I have NST out the car. I have MFA the car also, and Abna Bwampo. My guys, you're welcome.
All right, thanks, Obi.
Ernest, are you geared up for today?
Yeah, sorry. How you do?
Today, it looks like it's boys against girls. Is it going to be that way?
Yes, because the topic is interesting, so let's see if we can split it.
Abna,
Yes.
do you side with her?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the story. This is a very interesting story. Follow the story and let's share our views on it. I am traveling soon. I am going and leaving behind a 2-year-old relationship. She doesn't know my plans. I will tell her maybe a week before my departure. I've been worried about what becomes of us when I travel. You know, long distance relationship and the associated issues. She might cheat. I might find another woman, fall in love and forget about her. She would blame me. I would blame her and later fall apart. But I've been asking her questions in the third person. I asked her, my friend is traveling abroad. Should he break up with his girl before going? She answered, even if they don't break up, the relationship would be shaky. Wow, that's an interesting one. Do you think the guy will stay single in the cold? He will cheat. The girl might also cheat with another man she thinks will work the future for her. It's dicey here, guys. I asked her again, so if I travel, you will cheat on me, right? She answered, I am not saying I will, but I may. The girl is being certain. The girl says that she's not saying she will cheat, but she may. Charlie, body no be firewood. All right, let's continue. Body no be firewood. And I know you won't say the truth, but you will also cheat. Wipe your lips and come and tell me sweet things. I feel she's being realistic. But is that enough reason for me to break up with her before I leave? I don't want to, but I would like to be realistic too. Or should I wait and leave and see what may happen? I need your opinion, guys. So Chairman needs our opinion on this. Should he break up with the lady before he leaves, or he should leave and see how things goes? This is what we have on the table. We are coming to digest it, digress it, open it up, and talk about it. So I'm going to start from the ladies. I'm going to start from ladies. What do you think about the story? Should the guy break up with the lady? No, before we go to the guy breaking up with the lady, do you think the lady's response to the guy was reality, or that is what she's actually going to do? Because from the story, she said that she may, if she was in that position, she may cheat on the guy. What do you think about what the lady said? Let's talk about the response before we come to the guy's decision.
Yes, so I think the lady has been sincere, because it happens. That's reality. You just have to say the truth. It's not gonna work. Maybe it might work, or maybe it's not going to work. So I think she was just sincere to the guy.
She was just sincere to the MFA.
Guy, yeah.
You think that was sincerity, or she is something she's already planning on doing if such a situation happens?
But why should you ask me a question in a third person language? Why can't you be open? Why can't you be honest with me that this is what I am trying to do? Why don't you be upfront with me that this is what I'm trying to do? What is your opinion on it? Why should you communicate with me in a third person language? So I feel like garbage in, garbage out. So let's just say, yeah, so she has also given her what she wants, yeah, what he's looking for actually. So the answer she gave her is the perfect thing, because maybe we are open to me, with that one, I would have given you, what I would, have done. But it is a conversation, third person conversation. Yeah, you'll be asking into be asking my
opinion,
yeah. So enya wone there. That is what I think. But then because of the thing between us, I want to do it, but enya many will need to there. It will happen. So I
But
think that's the right answer.
don't you think in reality, if the boy leaves, the lady will cheat?
So that's it in America. Say, and can discuss it like what you had
Okay.
to tell me. Okay, you sit me down, babe. This is what I'm trying to do, right? Okay, so I would wait. Oh no, I can't wait. That one there. Oh no, na like
Or
no,
take a decision
this
for
one
herself.
send obisa question. Akoya say common a year, but say common a year, but there and you don't know the kind of relationship between them. Omo to make everything right. Omo can be baby, and they say you can be baby now. It be some assembly. A general answer na mama or no. But if you really needed mine, I think I would have been open. Say me yeah. Say mean to me in chance also. I mean to me in chance.
Okay, so I'll come back to the lady. Ernest,
I've been had an hour.
don't you think that even as a conversation, like MFI is saying, we should be careful with the responses we give? Because MFI is saying that this is just a conversation and she has given an honest response. But don't you think that the response is something she's actually going to do?
Looking at it from another perspective, from what MFA was saying, I think the relationship is not that old.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So this is where
2 years is old though.
It's old.
this is
Diploma
where we are building,
relationship.
this is where we are building trust.
Okay.
So if 2 years you are giving me this answer, it's weird because it means that there's a probability of you doing it.
Even when I'm around.
Even when I'm around.
Okay.
Because it's 2 years. And then looking at the guy's condition at which he falls into, this is where trust must be tested.
Okay.
So he testing trust using a third party voice. I don't see a problem with it. I don't see a problem with it.
Because with some questions, you can't
Exactly,
go up front.
front.
You have
So
to find a way.
The guy's mode of asking question was not bad. On the other hand, the lady's answer was one of the sincerest answer that you should receive from anybody.
Okay.
Anybody who give you an answer contrary to that answer
It's lying.
is a liar.
Is a liar.
That person is pretending.
So wait, are you trying to say that like all girls who cheat when their guys leave them?
No.
He's saying that the lady give a sincere answer. Like you were saying. So this.
So I don't have a problem with the lady's answer that she gave. It was one of the sincerest answers that you can give to someone.
Okay.
But she being real doesn't mean that is what she is capable of doing.
Okay.
But she didn't say she was being real.
He said she might.
She said I may.
It's a clause. It means it might happen or it
might
will not.
not
So it doesn't mean
happen.
that it will happen.
But
Yes, so might. There's a probability in it.
Yes.
And
There
so
are
the
chances.
probability, one will be higher, one will be lower.
Hey.
So which one falls higher, which one falls lower?
I think
so
they're
that is
doing it.
when he should have personalized, like he should have personalized the question among, like between the two of them. And then it's so Uncle Masa answer now. That is when you will know
No,
that okay.
but MFA, I'm coming. You know that some questions you cannot ask the questions outright.
Why?
You have to find an intelligent way of getting your response.
So
I feel like the guy was finding an intelligent way to ask
run away.
No,
No, not to
to
run
ask
away.
his
Run away
question.
because
It's more or less like a
me say who too quiet.
Baby, I went to the most of times on Munkra.
Hey, Abena, me know what damn pass on.
Munkra.
Hey.
No, I just said time nasu.
Abena, then it means your guy doesn't trust you.
I just said time
And
nasu.
then it means the guy doesn't trust
But
you.
let's not move away from the conversation.
Okay.
Like we are saying, the lady's response, people will say that, see, whatever you've said is what you do, or whatever comes out of your mouth, you really mean it. Because there's a saying, say what you mean and mean what you say.
And she has said the truth. Wasn't
Yes.
she sincere there?
Yes,
She
so-
said it might not last, or maybe it might last.
Okay.
If you say we're
So now let's come back to the guy's situation.
okay.
From the response the lady has given to the guy, because see, the lady said that I feel like your friend should break up with his girlfriend before he leaves because they might both cheat. Now, this is the question. Should the guy break up with the girl before he leaves the country, or he should go and test the waters? Ernest.
I think a lot of factors runs here. With the issue of relationship, basically falls on communication. And here we have to foster open communication.
Okay.
So what they have started is the best.
Okay.
I intrigued that most people start it this way. If you can't go straight to
The point.
You can
Find a
use
way.
another way. I have no problem with the way the question was composed or how
The
the
answer was
lady
given.
even answered. I have no problem. They've started a conversation because what I'm about to do, we have to communicate. Now, even from the guy's story, he didn't even state the number of years
He's going to live in Canada.
spend in Canada. Master, I can't sit down and wait for you for 10 years.
Yeah.
We are not married. This is boyfriend, girlfriend. According to, they are not married.
Yeah.
I can't trust my life with you. I can't play my life on a game with you on that level. So let us communicate. Let us know how many years you are going to spend.
Okay.
Then let us also have some ground rules.
Okay. So the ground rules is very necessary. So what do you think some of the ground rules they are supposed to have?
The ground rules, one should be communication.
Okay.
At which point, because realizing that moving from Africa to the European countries, some of them, the time difference affect us. Maybe we will be having day here, they'll be having night there.
Exactly.
So you should know the time which you guys are free. Schedule a time. Don't miss that time. If something will miss it, let's communicate. Oh, babe, because of work schedule, ABC, you see, when you go outside there, one thing that happens there, when an African leave, or when we leave and we go, we do multiple jobs.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Tell me, boy, shall we be in the shall we be no? Okay, baby girl, I know I have time with you from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., but my work schedule, no, I push up in. Let me find another way. Let's communicate. We can't just be making phone calls. We can send messages.
Yeah.
WhatsApp has even helped. You can do voice note and then leave it on. So that one should be set upon. And then one thing that I want us to take note is we should establish trust.
But Ernest, looking at this thing, is it not going beyond the borders of just communication? Because see, I'm leaving because now their relationship is becoming a long distance relationship. It's not more the short distance where you are with me, I'm with you, I see you. Now it's becoming a long distance relationship. The guy is leaving. Don't you think that a lot of factors will play even beyond communication?
Yes.
Because
A
now
lot of them will go.
because now Charlie, like the lady said, body no be firewood. We can communicate, but communication will not satisfy my, you understand, libido. So MFA, what do you think about that? Is it just about communication? Because I feel like this one, it goes beyond communication.
I think you are trying to talk about intimacy here.
Yeah,
Right. So
course.
with intimacy, it depends on both of them. We don't really know how their sex life is. It might be rampant. It might be dull, maybe once in a while.
But even
it
once
might
in a while,
also
Charlie.
be. But okay. So this is the deal, right? So I met this guy, right? It's currently long distance relationship. But then see, before he left, I was in school. Right, and then there's an adage that says, "Opposite we you are doing free sex stuff." So I read a book when I was growing up. That is into
Charlie.
yeah, you know, you pick a book. And glory be to God, when he was sleeping, I was in school, final year, uni.
So you were studying.
I was studying, my whole mind, everything. It was on my book.
Charlie,
So
then you
I
aced
didn't
your
even,
papers.
yes, I did. I came out with flying colors.
Come on.
So I didn't even, so you won't even get that space to think about such things. Right? You won't. And you see what happened. Immediately I was done with school, I had work. And my work is more than 9 to 5. Like, it's like 6 to 6. In fact, 6 to 12. You get it? I come to work, I go home, I'm tired. Sometimes I don't even get the time to talk to him. Right, so I am trying to say that it depends on their sex life. If it is intimacy you are talking about, if it is something that then they
there's
have
going
to
to be a
find
problem.
things. They have to find things to occupy that part of their mind.
Okay.
You get it? As I said, just like the reading, or maybe just recently, me say
Exercising.
my start say feeling to me. My imagine say baby adult sport. So today I made inquiries about swimming. So I'll go for swimming. Say yeah, a big imagine if my fail, right, like that thing that will push you to do certain things. So when we are talking about intimacy here, you just have to find something to take your mind out of it.
Abner, don't you think what MFA is showing, showing parts of your body, having, those kind of communications actually keeps you aroused? Like it keeps you on heat.
Because he's the one watching, you guys feel for yourself.
Feel for yourself.
Because
So,
a video
and then-
call,
It's attraction.
a video call, he'll be on the line. You also show him, as MFI is saying.
Don't you're acting as if you don't
No,
do
no,
it.
I'm saying
No,
that.
don't blame him.
He does.
He's not dating out there.
Yes, guys,
yes,
I'm
Even
saying
with the
that.
short distance relationships, they do it.
They do it.
Even with the short
the
distance,
guy
they do
don't
it.
have any excuse to leave that girl.
Yeah.
You don't have any
He doesn't
excuse.
have.
You have
wait.
to be with the girl. You have to be sending
That
money.
is why-
Be responsible
that
out
is-
there now. You are going to spend dollars.
Yeah, so if
Not
you
cedis.
feel-
When it comes to the monetization aspect, make sure you give the girl enough money.
I'm
So
not
if you
coming.
feel, wait, let me finish. So if you feel like now wash and our phones so you need more practice, just book a flight for her and then let her come for
Let her-
vacations and then
okay,
that's
Ernest.
it.
People are doing it.
Exactly,
So-
maybe a 1 week or 3 or a weekend
So
vacation.
we are still on the
you
ground
have
rules.
time
Thank
and
you.
Ernest,
yeah.
you were
You,
saying
you,
that.
no, you wanted to ask me a question.
Yes, I've asked my question. So, Ernest, let's look at the ground rules. We're talking about ground rules, right? So we've talked about communication, we've talked about trust, and what other things should we look at?
Looking at
Or you want to talk about what they were saying?
No, I don't want to even go there because I have little idea of such things like
Oh, or
yeah,
you're
so
soft for
myself.
or no on dating.
So but
Myself.
for what I will encourage young guys out there is
Yes.
you have to be emotionally intimate, not just showing your bodies to people.
Okay.
We have several ways by which you can emotionally be
Intimate.
intimate with another person.
Show us.
For example, talking to someone on phone. Charlie, sometimes you can talk to a lady on phone. Then
you'll
you
be satisfied.
you'll be okay.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
okay? Just keep it at that level. I don't encourage you sending part of your bodies and stuff, Charlie.
I don't even encourage it.
Now
But
the
frankly
word
speaking, me myself, I don't encourage it. Don't
now
do it.
the word is
Dangerous.
it's a scary place.
Yeah.
It might not be from your boyfriend who is sending your nude pictures out there. A friend can pick it from his phone or her phone before you realize
It's on social media.
It's out
So
there.
I don't encourage that. But one thing I want us to look at is from this story about setting boundaries is trust. You see, at this level, the lady has laid the foundation for you
Okay.
that I might
Solid
and
rock.
sincerely to
Myself, I might.
we are human beings.
Charlie.
Charlie, we are human beings. You've gone out there. I've not been hearing from you. I don't know
You
what you
hear
are going
from
through.
me. You hear from me.
We talk every
No,
day.
but
No.
from what he's saying, you know, when you travel outside,
The pressure is
Charlie,
different.
the first few weeks.
See,
Oh
let
no,
me
the
tell you
first few
something.
weeks
That
are
Okay, I'm
was
hard.
coming.
then. See,
Okay, I'm
today
coming.
when someone travels outside and you don't hear from the person for like a week, 2 weeks, the person has deliberately decided not
no.
No,
for
not
you
deliberately.
To,
No, it's
now
not
network,
deliberately.
technology, everything. Gone were the days
No,
when people
it-
travel
this is not deliberately.
When
Abna,
people travel outside,
Okay,
it
see,
becomes very
I'm
difficult
coming.
for you to
You
hear
see,
from the person.
even here in Ghana,
Yes.
here in Ghana,
Yeah.
you might be dating someone
Uh-huh.
for 1 month or 6 months to 1 year. Your work schedule was not so tight,
But
so you guys have regular communication.
But
Okay.
at a point, it becomes
At a
so
point,
tight.
your work schedule becomes so tight, then the person will tell you that what's the son? I've not changed. It's the situations around me that has changed.
Yeah.
So you have to trust me now. Before you see, sometimes I tell people that let me be practical. When I meet someone, I tell them, don't look at me today, look at me tomorrow. So I lay my visions to the person.
Okay.
So that when things start changing, you will not say that Akwana me dating or
Wasasa.
No. My vision keeps growing, so my schedule keeps changing.
when you get there, I have to hear from you. You don't have to
You see,
No.
it's not about hearing from him.
Yeah.
It's about the consistency.
Consistency
hearing
in
from
it.
him. Because see,
you have to be consistent.
no, it cannot be
No.
consistent. It cannot be consistent because times have changed. You see, the way I was in Ghana and I was calling
So you are giving me a room.
No, I'm not
No.
giving you a room. That is where he's saying that there should be trust.
Okay, let me end it.
Okay, so Ernest.
Ernest.
Hello.
Yeah, so you were talking. Let's wrap up.
Yeah, so I think the guy traveling outside is not a problem. The lady's answer to is not a problem. But I want to lay 3 things that they should both focus on.
Okay.
Number 1, they should focus on jealousy and then enviness.
Okay.
This will start now. Me here now, if you are jealous, when I make a move, I'm making a phone call, you are asking questions, anything I do, you are having this thing. When I go outside, it won't last.
Okay.
When we go
so
outside,
they should
it's not
focus
like-
on jealousy and envy.
These are some of the things that will distract the relationship when there is distance. The second thing I want to talk about is external pressure. When you change environment, it doesn't mean life has changed.
Yeah.
You started life with someone. The problem with some of us is that when we travel outside, we pick new friends. And it's natural because you are leaving a whole community to another community.
Exactly. You have to make
But
new
you
friends.
should recognize that there is someone back there that I started life with. So that person should be your first peer before the external guys will come. So I think the guy going, he should focus on the lady.
So you think he shouldn't break up with the lady?
No, he shouldn't
before
break up.
leaves?
No.
He should go there and see how things go. Then he can decide on whether
But
to break up.
before that, like I said earlier on, they should communicate. How long are you going to stay outside there?
Okay.
How long are you going to stay?
Okay.
What are you going to do? What is the kind of life you are going to live? If I don't know these things and you go outside there, it's a blank, because that means that you are open to anything.
Okay.
And if you leave a dog, you carry a dog for
A long time.
and
you
release it. I say, Akola, what if you say now? No, I'm too quiet, So they should focus.
Okay.
Then the last one I want to talk about is personal issues. If there's any personal issues between them now,
They should trash it out.
they should trash it out before the guy moves. If the guy moves, you can't control.
No personal issues again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so girls, we are wrapping up. What are your final words? Should the guy break up with the lady before he leaves, or he should go out there and see how things go? Let me start from Abna.
Well, so the guy, you don't have to break up with the lady. I don't think so. If you don't have any problem, if you guys are cool and everything, once you leave, continue your relationship. And know, as Ernest said, Ghanaians, they start convincing you, Charlie, where are we let's do something nice here. Yesterday, a friend of mine called me from Canada that a certain guy has been shot there. He's a Ghanaian who has been womanizing anyhow. So once you are going there, once you're traveling outside, make sure the reason why you left Ghana to seek greener pastures, you go focus on that and not make friends and be here chasing women out and just doing anything anyhow. Because that place, you know that technology is working far better than here in Ghana. Anything you do, they will get hold of you. You can't run. So all I can say is that they shouldn't end the relationship. It's working for a lot of people, so it can work for them.
Emefa, in 1 minute, do you think long distance relationships work? In
Why
1
did you
minute.
give me 1 minute?
We are wrapping up the show, you know. In 1 minute, do you think long distance relationships work?
First of all, he should let me know the number of years he's going to spend out there. The truth of the matter is, if it is more than 1 year, I can't.
You can't.
Lie. So he should let me know now. Say 1 year, I can try, and that is if I check the conditions, and after a month or two, still, then we can continue. But after a year and he's still not back, it is either Obama Maba or he is coming.
Or
So
you are
1 year
separating.
there, then bye
So
bye.
to you, long distance relationships taking more than 1 year is a no-no.
No. You will cheat. Canada down so now minus 25 degrees. Never. You will.
All right, guys, this has been today's session on Beyond Words. Such an interesting conversation. So, my guy, people are saying that let the lady know how long you are going to stay there. Set ground rules for yourself and the lady and your relationship at large. Like I said, this has been it on Beyond Words, and we are live in Otto Studios. Thank you very much to Otto Studios for giving us this space, such a beautiful space. If you want to shoot your music video, photo shoots, if you want to host events, we recommend this place to you. Just move to Otto Studios inside Pokwase ACP Estate, and they'll give you the best of reception you've never seen and had anywhere. You can catch them on their social media handles at ottostudios.hq on Instagram. I am OK Joseph, and this has been our session today on Beyond Words.